All right. Live chat. Okay. Hey guys, I'm live here, just checking in with you to see how everyone's doing. Let's see, get some light on here. Let's see if this is working here. Top chat. All right. Live chat. All right, let's see if this works. Hey, we got Jade is in the house, HR. How you guys doing? So I just checked in because I know last time I was on, there has been quite a few questions, and I wanted to just to kind of say hi and see if I can answer some quick questions, guys. I'm gonna raise this up so my head's not chopped off. Here we go. How was that? All right, good. Yeah, I'm in my son, who's no longer in this house. He's 24. I'm in his room. So when he comes back, you know, we set up a little shrine where we have all of his trophies and his stuffed animal. No, just kidding, we don't have that. That would be funny though, wouldn't it? All right, good. So we got people from Minnesota, Philippines, all over the place. Awesome. Okay, so how to cure, I love that, how to cure a fatty pancreas. I can just see it now. I can just see Dr. Berg showing people how to cure. Well, this is advice I would give for you and your doctor. Not to cure, but to help a fatty pancreas. What you need to do is you need to get some powdered choline. Powdered choline, and a teaspoon or a tablespoon, depending on how much you can tolerate. I like to mix it with the electrolyte powder to make it taste better because it doesn't taste that great. And you dissolve it and then you drink it down. Choline is very good for a fatty pancreas and a fatty liver. It's lipotrophic. You can literally take the fat out of an organ very quickly. It'll help speed up the fatty organ problem. But make sure you also at the same time take a natural B complex. So that way you have the whole thing in the natural complex. So I would take a good amount of nutritional yeast, you can get them in tablets, in addition to your choline. Okay, so that's what I would do. All right, so let's see, we got, what are your thoughts on carnivore diet? Yeah, it can help a lot of people, especially if they have digestive problems. But the thing that I think I would recommend is you're gonna have to do organ meats, because if you just do regular muscle, you know, like muscle meat, there's a lot of, I mean, it's just like it's not very, you don't have the whole complex of all the nutrition in there. So you could have deficiencies. So if you add organ meats, there's a company that I recommend, it's called wellnessmeats.com. They have like hamburgers with organ meats in it. They have liverwurst. It's really healthy for you. Oh, we got some Russian fans too. That's awesome. But here's the thing. If you have, your liver is not that great or your kidneys are not that great, you can build up too much ammonia possibly. So you got to watch it on that. But if you have a good liver and a good kidney, you can digest it fine. But it's good for the lower part of the digestive system. The other thing that you got to watch out for is that keto is a moderate protein diet. So it's hard to go moderate protein if you're doing carnivore. So anyway, that's my opinion. All right, so I have a question. How do I get enough calories when I don't eat a whole lot, but need to lose 30 pounds? Been keto 12 days with no weight loss or inches, watched your videos all day. Well, I think the best thing, and this is what I'm running into with a number of people, you need to get my book. You need to start with the smaller book. It's very expensive. It's like $4.95. You can get it on Amazon as a Kindle and read it within 1 hour. Because then you can get all of the data, all the details, because if you just watch a couple videos, you might not get the full picture. So that's what I would recommend. And one more thing, guys, this is not publicly promoted, but if you go to Dr. Berg /resources, because you won't be able to find this on my website. It's only for you guys, I'm just telling you. I have every single keto video that I've ever did in one section, so you can quickly kind of go through, because sometimes it's hard to find. What are your thoughts on sea vegetable supplements? I love them, especially the sea kelp. I have a brand from Iceland. It's real clean, it's organic, 100% certified. But yeah, I totally like sea vegetables, or because you have amino acids, you have trace minerals. I mean, there's a lot of good nutrition in there. It's pretty awesome. All right, so let me just go here. Let's see. K2 needs fat to be absorbed. Will MCT oil be good enough for vitamin K2 to be absorbed? Yes. Any fats will do. That's why I like to take K2 with a meal, and you'll absorb it like a rocket ship, so you don't want to take it on an empty stomach. K2 helps you transport calcium into the bone, and it takes calcium out of the arteries and out of the joints and puts them where they should be. You do need some vitamin D3 with it, though. My husband had a heart attack in November. Is keto good for him? It's the only thing that's good for him, because you want to do the low carb, because the carb creates oxidative damage into the arteries, and damage in the arteries causes the plaque to build and the cholesterol to build and the clotting to occur. So look up my video on clots, because I think you'll like that. But yeah, keto is going to be vital, and then intermittent fasting together to support for your heart and be very, very smart. What you don't want to do is do the DASH diet. You don't want to do a high carbohydrate diet. It's going to create problems. All right. Gallstones. That's a lack of bile. And what's interesting, if you go too low fat, you can actually get gallstones. So low fat diets cause gallstones. Why? Because gallstones are created from a lack of bile, and we need fat to stimulate the bile production, and also high levels of insulin will cause your bile to be depleted, and you'll cause gallstones. Still trying to figure this out here. Okay, good. Here we go. What helps stimulate kids' appetite? This is easy, because I ran into this a lot in practice. You need to give the child B1, okay? Because a lack of B1 causes a lack of appetite. All right. Is dairy okay with keto? Absolutely, but not yogurt. Just cheese, fatty cheese, and cream cheese and sour cream and whole cream. You know, I bought some grass-fed cream, and I made it into whipped cream, and then I put a couple tablespoons of pistachio butter. Okay, you can order this online. Oh my gosh, that was good. It was like a pistachio frosting, and I had that as my dessert 2 nights in a row, and I was like, wow, talk about fulfilling and feeling satisfied with all those. I mean, it's just like a total keto, perfect dessert, because it's very low in carbs. Okay, what happens when I stop intermittent fasting regularly but stay on keto? Will I gain weight? I don't know, but I think you'll have to test it out and see if you do gain weight. But the fasting and the keto are good tools to lower insulin to speed up weight loss. All right, so we have someone from Nantes in France. If you eat too much fat on a low carb and keto, what becomes the excess fat? Well, in the beginning, what happens is that you need fat to go from one meal to the next. When we say that you need 75% of your calories fat, people have this idea that it's this huge big plate of fat. I'm actually putting out a new little booklet to explain this a lot better and to show you examples. 75% of the calories of fat. Realize that those fat calories are over 2 times the amount of carbs and protein. So really, you can look at that percentage a lot more accurately if you look at a plate. Let's see, do I have a plate in here? No, I don't. So if you can just envision a plate, right? If you cut the plate down in half, and let's say the left side is it's all vegetables, okay? And then you take the right side and you cut it in half again. So you have 25%, 25%, and then the entire half is all vegetables, and then 1/4 would be fat. This is of your plate, and then the other quarter would be protein. That's the simplicity of what I want you to think with versus thinking you have to add a lot of fat. Now, when you adapt to keto after a period of time, and you're in fat burning, and you stall with your weight, you do want to cut your fat down, because what's going to happen is you're going to burn all of your dietary fat and not your own fat. And that could actually keep you from losing weight. Okay, Dr. Berg, does your membership site include the ability to create meal plans based on macros? Does it calculate it for you? No, this is a general meal plan that will just show you the general idea based on just, the types of food. The macros will be solved as soon as I release my my macro calculator app, which I am working on day and night. Okay, so someone's completely confused on what to eat, maintaining weight and not losing. Okay, you're confused what to eat, maintaining my weight. Oh, okay, so you're not losing. Well, again, it's hard for me to answer that because I don't know what you eat. I don't even see what you ate, so I can't evaluate that. But what I will say is I would get at least my small book. It's called It's not Lose Weight to Get Healthy, it's Get Healthy to Lose Weight. It's on Amazon for $4.95. It's very expensive. The bigger book is called The New Body Type Guide, and that's a really good book too, because that actually goes into all the detail. And if you're gonna do this, you need to really understand how to do it correctly, because all day long I'm answering questions just from people not reading the book, and they just have incomplete knowledge. So that's really why I read the book, so I wouldn't have to answer so many questions, but I guess people don't always buy the book and they just want to ask questions. Okay, is keto unhealthy for certain people? No, there is no one that I know or a type of person that keto is not good for. It's like the ultimate healing, healthy thing, especially if it's healthy keto. All right, Dr. Bruce says, what is the most important nutrients to heal knee meniscus injury? Well, good question. Let me think about this for a second. Boron. Boron actually is good for cartilage, and also stinging nettle root is good for inflammation. But I think the best thing to heal that is to do longer fasts. Like do a fast every other day, and I'm going to tell you why. Fasting is an interesting thing because it puts your body into this repair mode. It puts the body into a protective mode where you have these new pathways that are survival pathways that start recycling damaged proteins and non-essential damaged proteins. So it like gets rid of scars and like cartilage that shouldn't be there. It cleans it up and it repairs, and it increases stem cell. I mean, it's fascinating stuff. I'll be doing more videos on this, but yeah, that's what I would do if I were you. All right, so someone says, can I make an appointment to see you? I don't have my clinic anymore because I do this full time, and I couldn't do both. So I don't have a clinic, but you can call me Friday morning and go to my YouTube channel, which you're probably on right now, possibly. But you go there, and then you can actually, on Friday, Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a live show at 11 o'clock. And then you can call me, and I can answer your questions. How about that? All right, so let's see. Talk about lemons helping with kidney stones, such as putting lemon in your water. Yeah, lemon has citric acid. And citric acid is really good to counter oxalate stones. However, if you're doing keto, chances are you don't have oxalate stones. You have uric acid stones, in which case you need more sea salt. Okay, that will help you. All right, someone says I feel really dizzy and lightheaded when I fasted. All you need to do is add sea salt, okay? Sea salt is really good to counter that symptom when you're fasting. All right, Dr. Berg, can I eat, let me see here, cucumber and keto? Yes, you can eat cucumber. Hair loss due to hormonal imbalance. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. If you have like a hormonal imbalance, which is usually if you're female, it's gonna be high androgens because you have polycystic ovarian, you might just do hardcore keto and intermittent fasting and add a lot more stinging nettle root, because stinging nettle root is an aromatase inhibitor, which actually will lower the formation of DHT and lower the formation of excess androgens. So stinging nettle root is a really good thing. I don't have any brand or any supplements. I would just do that research. I'm just kind of narrowing down what I'd recommend. Okay, endometriosis. If I were to give you advice for you and your doctor to do research on with endometriosis, that's an estrogen dominant problem, and you need sea kelp and a lot of cruciferous, and you need to eat organic. But sea kelp is probably one of the best things. And by the way, cutting a low carb, and then doing intermittent fasting, because especially for tumors, polyps, not that you have a tumor, but there's extra growth of tissue. Fibroids, oh my gosh, fasting. It's one of the best things you can do. All right. Keep me locked in your basement as a public keto before and after experiment. Yeah, I should do that. Wow, it's 5 a.m. in India. Wow. Okay. All right, so let's see. One day I want to do a success story video with you. Absolutely. And when you're ready, just email us at drberg@drberg.com. Okay? Do you still take apple cider vinegar every day? Yes, I take apple cider vinegar every day with the meal. Gastroparesis, you need to add apple cider vinegar and betaine hydrochloride, because that will speed up the digestion. Is there a fast way to get into ketosis? Yeah, stop eating. It's called intermittent fasting, and cut down your carbs. What foods to eat with a pancreas body type? Pancreas body type is high insulin, so you're gonna eat healthy keto. You're gonna avoid carbs, moderate protein, with a bit more fat. Autophagy during pregnancy. It's not gonna be a problem because there's protective mechanisms that will protect the baby from any type of problem with that. What's interesting with autoimmune diseases too, which is different than what you said, but one way to turn off an autoimmune is to get pregnant. Isn't that interesting? All right. You guys are giving me a lot of good ideas for more videos, because it's just a constant process of trying to come up with new ideas. So, extremely lazy bowels. B1 would help you. I think B1 would help you. All right, let's see. Let me see here. Is inositol useful on keto? Well, inositol is very similar to choline in that it's a type of B vitamin, and it's good. It's a lipotrophic vitamin, and it's actually a sweet vitamin. It's similar to glucose, but it's not glucose, and it helps regulate glucose. So yes, it's a good thing if you're diabetic. It's not like the best thing, but it's one of the. I think it's a good thing. Chromium is a better thing. All right, good. Let's see here. Do you have a quick start video to introduce someone new? Yeah, I think what I would do is I would go to my website and look under mini courses and take the first one. It says how to do keto, because it's like 20-minute. It's like a series of 4 videos, 20 minutes tops, and you can learn all about it that way. Doc, why do you look different? Well, that's because I'm in a dark room with the lighting that's off. I have very bad lighting right now. Okay, good. I'm new to the channel. What do you recommend for nephropathy? Intermittent fasting and keto, because that's the best thing for the kidney. What destroys the kidney is high amounts of sugar. So yeah. What supplement for anxiety and depression? Well, after you've done keto and intermittent fasting, which by the way should help your mood greatly, some of the best nutrients for depression and anxiety is nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast. It wouldn't hurt to take wheatgrass juice powder, but the nutritional yeast, you can get them in tablets, is the absolute best thing for anxiety, and it's going to bring you up. It's going to give you a lot of energy too. Now, if you have a sleep problem, then you need to take the sleep aid to help to drop your sleep so you can have more energy. All right. All right, so you guys have a lot of good questions here. See, the reason I'm not answering every question because I need quick questions. I mean, I could spend an hour on one of these questions here. What kind of diet do you recommend for osteoporosis? Well, osteoporosis is not just about calcium, it's about all the minerals. So you need to remineralize your body, but you also need the fat-soluble vitamins to transport these minerals, like vitamin D, K2. They both work with calcium. So you need a lot of fat-soluble vitamins, which is in the Healthy Keto, and add the trace minerals with other minerals. And probably, I have a video on osteopenia. There's a type of calcium on there that's really, really beneficial. Okay, let's see here. Seltzer water, totally fine, not a problem at all. Someone says, Lisa, what about the summit in California? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna have one in California, but I'm gonna do, it's October 13 and 14. You guys need to come out. It's gonna be a huge event. We're gonna have like 1,000 people. And the Gaylord Hotel, you'd fly into Reagan Airport. We're gonna cover some amazing stuff. There's gonna be a lot of speakers, and I'll be able to meet you. So it's gonna be fun. So if you want more information, just go to ketohealthsummit.com. All right, guys, I just wanted to touch base. Sorry I couldn't get through all the questions. There's a lot of them, but this Friday, I will be doing the live event too, and also I'll try to get on in the next day or so. All right, have a great night or morning.